Hi, I'm Dr. Jill Griffin, and I'd like to speak with you about dreams. I'll be doing a series on dreams, and I wanted to start just helping you get set up to remember your dreams. Now, I can't really convince you why dreams might be useful to you or how they might be useful to you. You really have to experience that for yourself. But I can tell you that I've been tracking my own dreams for about 30 years, and they have been a source of guidance for me, always telling me something that I did not already know about myself and offering perspectives and information. The dream world is a space of its own, and you have to begin to make contact with it. And you can do that simply by your desire to do so. It is said that the unconscious presents the attitude to you that you present towards it. So if you start paying attention to your unconscious material, it will become more available to you. It will respond to you in kind. So how do you get started? You get started with having a little dream journal that you keep on your bedstand, your nightstand. Have a couple of pens in case one of them doesn't work. You don't want to be stymied by a pen that doesn't work. So have an extra and have a tiny little flashlight. This flashlight does not have a lot of light. You can see, so it's not so much that it's going to shock your eyes or wake you up too much, but you might need a little bit of light just to write by. And if you wear glasses, have your glasses right there. And just jot down whatever you can remember. And you might be tempted to think, oh, I'll just wait until morning. But you'll spend, if you're like me, you'll spend all night trying to remember the dream, and then it's hard to sleep. And then you usually lose a lot of it because the dream space is its very own reality. When you're in a dream, it feels very, very real, and it is real. I mean, it can have effects on your physical body, right? You can wake up in a sweat or with your heart pounding, or you can wake up feeling really happy. So it's better if you can to write your dream down in your dream journal in the middle of the night, or as soon as you wake up and you have connection with that dream space, because that connection is a little bit tenuous, as you know. For example, if you get up to go to the bathroom and you move your body, you're likely to lose that connection. Any kind of movement of your body that's big, like getting out of bed, will likely lose the connection. So you want to have all your materials right there beside you so that you can write immediately. Then when you're thinking about your dreams, I suggest this book. It's called The Dictionary of Symbols. It is a book by Jean Chevalier and Alain Gerbrandt. It's translated by John Buchanan Brown. And the reason I like this book is it takes various symbols and it gives you their understanding from various cultural perspectives. So it's not one of those simple books that says this means this in a dream. It really gives you a variety of perspectives based on cultural understandings and mythologies from different cultures. And then you can just see what resonates with you. You'll know the symbol that's right for you will cause a kind of resonance that feels like, oh yes, that hits the nail on the head. And that's what this dream was about for me. Also, if you want to have another book to read about dreams, this is a good book by Robert Johnson. You can see it's a very small book, so it's not too intimidating, not too much to get into. And it's called A Little Course in Dreams. And it has a section in the beginning on remembering dreams, and it has a few memory exercises. You'll get better at this as you go along, but all you have to do is make a start. Just get a couple of materials together and then make a start. And the history of dream understanding is probably quite ancient. Of course, there are biblical references and many other references in mythologies and creation stories and histories. of people remembering their dreams and taking them quite seriously and sharing them in community, because many cultures have understood that the dream is not just for the dreamer, but may be for an entire community. You may be familiar with the book Black Elk Speaks, and that is the book which really shows how one dreamer shared his dream with his entire community and the impact that that had. Also, in our culture, in the Western culture, our understanding of dreams and our relationship with the unconscious has largely been influenced by Dr. Carl Jung. And this book, Memories, Dreams, and Reflections, is an autobiography type book by Carl Jung and an assistant. And just make note that this book was written in 1957 or published around then. And the Carl Jung died in 1961 in his 80s. So if it seems like it's patriarchal or has an old mindset that's a little outdated, you have to take that with a grain of salt, because it is. This is the time in which he lived. However, his foray into the unconscious, his journey with his unconscious was remarkable, remarkably deep, and took a tremendous amount of courage and tenacity. And this is just an introduction to Carl Jung, his life, and some reflections on his dreams. So you might like that book. So this is the start of our dream journey together. I'd like to share with you my understandings of dreams from my personal work with my dreams and the sharings that the information that I've gained from other people, from my mentor, Mary Bowen, who is now 92 and has been working with people in their dreams for 50 years or more. And I've been working with my dreams for 30 years or more. And it has been tremendously helpful to me. And I think it is a great antidote or great healing balm for people in this day and age, where we can easily get lost in the material world and the world of money as the power that exists, when actually there is a power around us, the psyche or the life force, that is so much richer than anything that you could purchase with money. And it will bring you gifts beyond your expectations. It will challenge you too. It will challenge you to be more than you think you are, and to bring your gifts into the world. So stay tuned. We'll do another session 2 very soon on the next step in engaging your dreams. Thank you for taking the time, and sweet dreams tonight. Have fun.